everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. Hey, first and foremost, salute to the Discord gang them. High activity, everybody. Hey, yo, low key. That what was Buddy talking about in the Discord? Oh, that Sanctuary on Netflix with the sumo wrestling. I don't know where you at in it, but I cannot turn it off. It is top quality, and that's why I appreciate the Discord. It just keeps putting people on the new shows and shit. I love it. Also, salute to those listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and of course you here on YouTube, the viewer. Now, if this is your first time checking in, please, if you enjoy it, go ahead, drop the like, drop the subscribe. And if this ain't your first time, and yet you still ain't subscribed, oh, and that goes for you too, Apple and Spotify listeners. If this is not your first time and you ain't subscribed, if you watching after watching my previous videos, well, that's just nasty. Like, what do you want from me? I don't understand. But anyway, man, this is Power Book 2 Go Season 3, Episode 8. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what the writers did. I don't know if they purposely set up these plot holes just to close them. But I was talking about how earlier this whole the chance of power court coming, where you know what I'm saying, we sit through another useless ass power courtroom scenes and shit. I am so glad that they tied this thing up. Right? Because if you really think about it, like just think about it. One of the main things the cops was trying to pull off was a RICO. And we all know a RICO means we're going to put a whole bunch of people, and all we got to do is get one motherfucker that links to the rest, and they all going down. Now, there's no way that me or even yourself thought that this RICO would be possible. Why? Because if it was successful, we'd have no fucking show. Huh? Now we watching Oz. Tariq and all them in prison, and we just watching prison life. Now the show has dramatically changed. Of course a RICO is not happening. Why did they introduce it in the first place? We knew the outcome. We knew that would not be a thing. So they tied this thing up, this little weak-ass RICO thing, up in a knot to get that plot hole filled and just get it the fuck up out of here. It was never gonna happen. Why waste our time? Oh, they're chasing them. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Nothing, motherfucker. They all gonna escape. It's just simple as that. Whatever. But anyway, and I like how they did it. Now, some of y'all, I don't know why, but I did enjoy Saxe's character when he wasn't Saxon, right? I liked him as a defense attorney or co-attorney with Davis because he was scummy. Davis is scummy. I thought them two together would have been perfect. He could have stuck around with that. But the second he fell into them Jenny draws, got his nose open, don't know which way to think, he blowing up Jenny's scene with fucking Lauren, telling Lauren Tariq would never kill you. He would just blew that out the water. So whatever Jenny was working on with Tariq, he threw that away because he was salty. We remember the whole conversation about the whole phone, thinking he cheating, all type of shit. Then him linking up with Blanca. Blanca knew this whole time that Saxe wasn't shit and that he would fuck this. I knew that. Soon as he got introduced to this whole RICO shit and found out that Lauren wasn't dead, I knew Saxe was gonna sack some shit up and ruin their shit. That's how I knew, outside of everybody not going to jail, obviously. But we knew there was no RICO because Saxe was involved. He should have stayed his ass with Davis. Maybe he'd be breathing. And we gotta talk about that. God damn, Jenny. Janae. Huh? Oh, that's just nasty, Jenny. So let me get this straight. My man's get false information, right? Because he pressing on Diana. We're gonna get to Diana in a second. So Saxe is pressing Diana, thinking he getting the info, thinking he got the ups, thinking that they are not on to him. And I was questioning. I'm so glad that they answered that. Because I'm like, how is he going to fake be her attorney, but use the words that's supposed to be in privilege given to him, and that holds up in court? Even still, let's say that they really Found drugs. Let's say the plan went perfect and Saxe looks like the hero. When it comes to court, in discovery, somebody's gonna be like, well, hey, how did so and so know about the cups and the drugs? What led you to this? And you're under oath. So you was gonna A, commit some type of perjury, right? Which throws that whole case out. Or B, no, there is no B. You were just gonna get found out in court. Sure, you'll get the RICO, but it wasn't gonna stand anyway. You were supposed to be the lawyer, my man. You can't be a CI to your client like that, against your client. That breaks all rules. See, you see what I'm talking about? And then Jenny dumbass sitting there even like, oh well, we could work it out. We could just say it's gonna come out. They like it. I didn't. So I thought that's how the RICO was gonna get blown up. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's an idiot. How do they not see this? I haven't read one law book, but know that much. But okay. So Tariq, we're gonna get to Tariq also. But Tariq formulates his whole plan because that's what he does. He his daddy's son. And now it blows up in Saxe's face. And it ruins the RICO, makes Jenny look fucking stupid. Right? Now, Jenny's case falls apart because of Saxe. And this man like, wait, what? I did my best. I did this. I did that. How was I supposed to know? Now my life is in danger. You worried about your career? The way Jenny looked at that man and basically said, you could die, nigga. Like, it's my career over you. Period. I said, that's some cold shit. That is some cold shit. Jenny couldn't give a fuck about sex. This man sitting there like, I'm a target. Motherfuckers know I did it for you to try to let the good guys win, and she just couldn't. She just was like, whatever. Good luck to you. Oh, and by the way, since you were useless to me, I can't give you protective custody. Sorry. You ruined everything. So protective custody off the table. I said, damn. Damn. You got Jenny is one cold-hearted bitch. I mean, just off the strength, like, okay, I totally understand. You trusted in Saxe, he let you down. However, he did his thing on good authority. Sure, he blew up the whole Lauren situation, but yo dumbass decided to bring him in. Blanca told you out the gate, this ain't the move, Jenny. It was red flag after fucking red flag after fucking red flag. Thrown all over the place. Stop. She couldn't see. She couldn't see past shit. She was just like, nope, fuck it. Saxe is the only inside source. The Lauren don't know shit. All I got is Saxe. That's all I got. So I'm going all in on it, despite the warnings. And then when the shit blows up in the face, she could at least be like, all right, everybody told me not to fuck with you. I fucked with you. Everybody told me you would ruin this case. You ruined this case. At what point do it's this word that escapes so many people. It's just, and it begins with the first letter of the alphabet. Like, it's so bewildering. Like, it's like, oh, no, what's that word? Accountability, my girl. Like, why do we have, that's the word that fucks up so many souls. That word right there be so elusive to some of you motherfuckers. Like, accountability. You gotta hold that L sometimes. Like, yep, that was me. I did that. And at least if she'd have had just the slightest of that, she could have been like, yeah, all right, fuck it, it's on me. Yeah, you didn't do shit for me, but you used to smash. I did like you a little bit. You made me giggle. I guess I don't want you to die. I guess you wasn't doing no underhanded shit on purpose to me. You just wanted more of me. Damn. Well, protective custody it is. I ain't gonna hold you out there like that, my guy. I want you to live. No, she didn't. And just like that, we get rid of Davis's useless ass brother. I don't know what Redman said, or why he left the show, but I'm pretty sure he saw next season's contract and was like, yeah, no. I didn't know. I didn't know what y'all got me for in the beginning. Meth is my man. He put me on TV. He put me on a show that's popping. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it for Meth. Make a little extra change. Ain't like Redman neither, I don't think. We seen his MTV Cribs. But anyway. But he saw that and was like, yeah, nope, nope, nope. I did How High. Put some respect on my name. And I appreciate it. So just like that, Davis's brother was fucking useless. Saxe had lost all use. He couldn't come back to Davis. I told y'all this. I told you this. Where is Saxe's future when this blows up? That was a question. Face down. And like, I just it was perfect. But you can tell the way that they was like, okay, let's have Davis's brother murder Saxe, and then let's have him do a murder suicide. That way, because we didn't know where the fuck we was going with Davis's brother. We just kind of wrote it in there. It looked like a good idea. Now I don't see no reason to keep paying somebody, especially a name like Redman. Let's just go ahead and cut our ties. That shit made no sense, right? Once they gave up Davis's reason why his brother is in there, that was all we needed. We never had to double back on his brother shit. And now, what we gonna do with Saxe? Huh? We done took away his career as a prosecutor. We dropped him from like, wasn't he like an attorney general or some shit? He was like high or a district attorney, like he was up there. He was up there, then we already dropped him another level. And then we dropped him from that, just period. Then he goes on to the other side to work for the defense. Fucks over the defense. What can we do with Saxe now? I got it. Kill him. 2 birds, 2 bullets. That's not the saying, but it fucking applies. So let's roll with that. And so they wrapped that one up with a bow. Let's get that RICO the fuck up out of here. Now, Diana. Along with this whole RICO shit, it was no doubt in my mind that Diana was not going to be enough solid. We got to put some respect on Diana. Now, look. Diana is messy. Yes, she is. Yes, Lord. Yes, Diana's messy. Yes, she's the cousin that comes and tells everybody business, right? Everybody got that family member that found out something or putting the pieces together who didn't ask for your fucking opinion, but you just felt so compelled and this just ain't right. Diana's that mother. Oh, I can't stand it. This ain't right. I must say something. It has nothing to do with me. Let me say something. So she released that Zeke information, and everything went downhill. Zeke is dead. Monet don't fuck with her because she just had to open her mouth. All right, here comes Dante ass coming to claim his son. Like she just made the whole shit on the cousin brother thing. It's just like, hey, can you just know and just let Monet know you know? And then y'all may have something together. Like, you just had to put it all out there because you felt the way. Like, oh, I can't stand. And now she dealing with some. Look at the man she chose. Like, she chose that nigga, realized he was a fucking goofy supreme with extra goof. And then running back to smash Tariq to open the door and show Effie, hey, I'm smashing your man you told me to stay away from. Diana, the same one who pressed Effie in the hallway earlier this season, right? But she wasn't finna, this ain't about Tariq, but then end up smashing and couldn't wait to show him. Yeah, that's messy behavior. Now, and with that, we ain't all perfect. God is working on all of us, right? So Diana might be messy, but she's solid. She went right up in there and was spitting that shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh, who's to say how many is in there? I don't know. I'm a first-time offender, misdemeanor. I don't know what you talking about. She kept it a buck in there. And Monet. Oh, Monet. She's got a plan. Well, she got Tariq to make up the plan. Right? So, this whole Diana getting arrested, right, when it all pops out, Monet is looking to Tariq for help. This is what Tariq got so much on his motherfucking plate. I'm going to save Tariq for later. But as it's all coming out, you know what I can't stand? Kane's fall from grace. Right? Monet is distraught about her daughter getting arrested. She says, Kane, we need to figure out something. He's like, I'm on top of it. And by on top of it, he means Effie. Like, this man, did anybody peep how he goes there, right? And Effie is her own, she's her own mess. She's her own nasty work. Perfect for each other. But so Kane, who I had big hopes for. You remember early in this episode, Kane couldn't do no wrong. He was making all the right decisions. He was bossing up. He was thinking. 2 plus 2 was 4, unlike Monet was telling him. And salute to Monet for her mother skills. She knew exactly what this nigga was on. So let me get this straight. Kane goes to Effie looking for info. Gets said info. And Effie, nasty ass, talking about some, Kane, just because you paid my tuition, don't think you could just come over anytime you want. And then in the same other sentence goes, when this nigga's about to leave, oh, wait, you really didn't want nothing from me? Well, let me put this toxic ass on you. Come on in here. Let me give you what I told you I wasn't going to give you for the reason that you gave it to me, but I'm going to do it anyway. What? And Effie. Oh, that accountability word. Effie ain't shit. We realize that, right? We realize that. Not only did she get mad at Tariq for being mad at her for killing Tariq's girlfriend that she didn't know she failed at, but that's a hell of a reason to get mad at somebody. Oh, you mad at me for murdering your bitch? Really? You weak ass nigga? Like that's the sentence, right? That's what she said. So wait, so she does that and then immediately, without just cuz, goes and starts smashing Kane, who was a known like hater of Tariq, who you were so madly in love with just a couple weeks ago. This is ugh. Ugh. Effie. Ugh. But anyway, so Kane finally gets that ass, spends the night, doesn't help his sister at all with the information that he went to go get. One of my favorite scenes is when he comes back home because Monet is blowing his line up like, ain't this nigga supposed to be helping his sister? Like, what the fuck's happening? And then he's like, no, I was out there. And she was like, nigga, you was up in there getting scholarship pussy. I said, oh, Monet, with the dagger. Monet is one of them moms, bruh. Like, I love Monet. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, she's not mother of the year, but she is goddamn entertaining as a mama. I gotta give it to her. Same monotone face, same monotone voice, but got the flyers outfits on the show, hands down. And it's just brutal. Like, she looked at this man and said, you was up in there getting scholarship pussy while your sister's locked up. And he just had to, oh, how did you know? But how'd she know? How'd she find out? Like, Monet can read Kane like a book. The same way he said, look, when she told him, like, hey, tell your girl to make sure she doing this, go there, and you bet not don't tell her shit about what me and Tariq got planned. You finna set her up, mama? Did you see how mad? This nigga was more mad at the thought of setting Effie up. Like, over his own blood sister getting arrested. Kane, you have fallen so far, brother. Like, oh my God. I can't even get it out. I'm so frustrated. I am so frustrated. Look at how pussy demolishes the men on power. That's what I'm saying. Ghost, when he ran into Angela, it was downhill. It was a downhill tumble. It was over. He starts smashing the old work that he learned Spanish and shit for, not even to be, to communicate with the Connect properly. That was to get some ass. And his whole downfall came from Angela. Like, I mean, of course Tasha was there. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But, we try not to speak her name too much. And here goes Saxe falling apart over some Jenny ass. What? Now Kane is about to blow up the whole thing that could save the family and keep them out of RICO for some Effie ass? What? I'm starting to see the only man that can get some ass and keep it a buck, still remain himself. It's Tariq. We gotta give it up to the turtleneck god. Yeah, man, he didn't elevate it. He was a turtleneck assassin. Now he's just a turtleneck god out here. What? That man puts that turtleneck on, lifts it to the proper heights, and he gets to work. Tariq ain't playing no games out here. He's the only one who keeps his head straight, and he's the youngest. Not even Braden falling for the pussy when Shorty was like, "Yeah, it's a Ponzi. Just be cool." Braden's like, "No, Shorty, I'm not smashing you no more. Don't touch me. This, I just got out of court. Now you telling me my uncle is a criminal? Like, what the fuck are we doing?" Even Braden not falling for no piece of ass. These are young men. The future look good. I don't know what to tell you. How's the young dudes moving better than the old dudes? Like, where do they do that? I don't see it in real life. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just confused. But yeah, that it seems to be every man's kryptonite except the turtleneck god and the flyest white boy on television. Salute to you, Braden. But yeah, I don't know. Kane is just utterly disappointed me. Got on the phone, about to blow the whole thing up. Thank God fucking Drew was having a meltdown. And let's talk about Drew. I actually like that thing that's finna start between the Castillos, right? So Drew comes in knowing he killed them after having a nice little meeting, assuring them that, oh no, me and him is good. We're great. We're great. And at that same moment, he see his ugly ass ex, the Gumby cut buddy. You know what I'm saying? On TV after he got that, after he went to OKC, he plays for the Thunder people. And look at their record. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So he comes out and now he wants to be the first openly gay NBA player and all this and I feel Drew's frustration. Drew has a very real issue that I can't even knock him for. Like if you're looking at Drew talking about he a sucker, that's kind of crazy. The man you love wasn't ready to come out. She was like, "No, we can do this together," and then he dumps you just to go do the same thing he did, and then go get him a older white man as his. I was like, damn. I guess it happens on both sides. You see that, ladies? It's not just on your side. This is the switch up with the NBA. I don't know. I don't know. But Drew was crushed. My man's was hurt. And then hey, I don't know if you remember that scene that good, but as Kane is sitting there trying to check on his brother wilding out, and then when he sees Buddy come on TV, and then the boyfriend comes in, Kane's like, "Oh my god, look at this shit." Like Kane knew, like, "Oh, Drew's finna come on apart. Like he's finna come undone." That was so funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then you got Drew out here acting like Joe from You and shit, stalking him at the cafe and doing all this shit, just trying to be the. His emotions in that moment was proper. He actually was doing a hell of a job acting on that whole screaming on him monologue, like, and that's real shit what they did. How the Castillos found out being on the internet. Finally, some real life shit that could really happen has made its way onto the show. Yeah. Here you go. First openly gay basketball player. He's probably going to get a lot of cameras on him. Here you are yelling at him. I love the title of the YouTube video, by the way. Whose Man's? I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, I got to be paying attention. That shit was funny as hell. And then you see Drew pouring out his soul and unbeknownst to him, alarming the Castillos of the plan. I mean, well, of what possibly happened to their son and brother. So, gotta watch out for that. So now the Castillos is on their ass. Now they want to talk to Drew one-on-one. That conversation's not gonna go good. Because anytime you mention that boy's name, Drew's gonna fall apart like, oh, well, like how he's gonna get out that jam? It's not gonna happen. So we got a real war. So they bringing good storylines back or creating some. Because right now, we just got the Castillos about to be an issue. That RICO prison, all that shit is a dub, so we ain't gotta worry about that no more. Now we gotta focus on Noma, how to get her dead or out of there, which is all a Tariq job, obviously. And then we got this whole Ponzi scheme thing. Sure, in this episode, it looks like he cleaned it up, right? Because Monet comes pressing, dude, like, I'm a Tejada, I'll get you murdered, give me my money back. I love that. I love that from Monet. Showing up to the clubhouse, like, yeah, my man, run me my ducats. Or real things are gonna happen. And but look at Tariq. Look at what Tariq got to handle. He got Noma on his ass. He got a dead girlfriend that's no longer dead. A RICO case over his head. Right? He's got just dealing with Kane in general. And Now he's just getting this Ponzi scheme put on him with his inheritance money. Remember, the whole reason he's even in college is for that money he gave to Braden and them to make these other deals happen so he could keep his. The whole reason he's even there, right, is to graduate and get this money. So to find out it's been locked up in a Ponzi scheme and it's just shit everywhere. So Tariq is having to figure out everything. He figured out how to set up Effie, but not really set her up. Buy them some time, kill the case. Salute to you. And he was there with Davis to watch his brother die. So Tariq has been part of everything. They've been creating fires, and he just come out with a turtleneck and an extinguisher, just putting them right out, right? So you got to get Tariq his props. He's a problem solver, that boy. I don't know. I wouldn't have the patience. I don't know how he does it. You saw how pissed he was when Braden told him about the Ponzi scheme. He's like, God damn it, another thing. I felt that in a real visceral way. Like, that touched the soul, that frustration. I was like, I've been there before. I know that. Like, God damn it. God, can it just stop? One thing at a time. So Tariq sets up that plan perfectly. I love that when Effie got caught up, comes walking in with Kane, and he just looked like, really, bitch? Like, this? Okay. And then looks at Monet like, and you knew about this. But look at my man. He wasn't emotional. He was taken aback, but he really ain't getting no shit. He just was like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure one of y'all done got cheated on or been left for something else and it was lesser quality. You just look like, nigga, that one? Her? Look at him? Then you start questioning yourself. Like, what the fuck? Please tell me it's something to it. Just can't be. Come on. And then Monet's response is just classic. I don't give a fuck who fucking who. Give me a cashier's check for my money. Say less. But Tariq cleaned up that whole Ponzi scheme shit. But let's be real. The way Braden's uncle took that L, he's not finna let that shit die out. Sure, I gotta get you money, buddy talking about putting him on the payment plan, all type of shit. The uncle's gonna be a whole new issue. And hot take, I can actually see the uncle being taken out and Braden somehow weaseling his way to like maybe be in charge of the company. He might be too young to be the head of that company, but maybe put somebody in place and run it from behind the scenes. Like, I could see that. Putting in another, maybe a CFO or something, putting him into place, but saying, hey, I'll run this shit. You're the face, I'll run it. So I could see Braden pulling off something like that. That would be interesting. I'd like to see that. I mean, look how young they are, and he can read books and can figure out the scam from 2 notebooks. So why the fuck else couldn't he run the company? I don't know. But then we got Senator Tate. Now because we know the Ponzi scheme thing is still an issue because he's in business with Braden's family. That exact business. So we know that's gonna come crashing down on him. His whole little thing with his ex that he's trying to marry, and she was seeing the red flags and she left because of him. So she did right. May have saw a change, but boy, Tate came out Tating, didn't he? He was like, look here. All right, yeah, you called me, I lied. Let's start over. You can't tell me Congressman Tate ate that nigga. The way he was like, okay, yeah, you called me. Yeah, I did have a meeting. Yes, I'm taking their money. Okay, I lied, brothers, fuck up. Okay, let's start over. I'm going to start telling the truth from now on. I swear to God. Like, but I'm taking that money. I'm doing this. But now I'll tell y'all the truth because you just won't give up. You wouldn't ask my secretary? Like, damn. Like, you ain't going. Okay, cool. Okay, we can do this. So I love that energy from him. Don't think he's going to get the girl. He cares too much about winning. And I can't say that I'm mad at him, man. Like, this is what he's been working toward. He's been doing a lot of shady shit to get this far. If he thinks that's the thing he needs to put him over the edge and win, put some extra money in his pocket. I mean, everybody else doing it. Why are we going to come down on Tate? And I believe him when he say, look, let me get in there first. And then I'll take care of the streets. I got us. I believe it. I'm sold. I'll vote. Hey, Congressman Tate, I'll vote for him. Where's the ballot? Well, sign it. Works for me, but don't work for her. She got a lot of integrity, I guess. But I can see this blowing up in his face, and now he's probably going to end up needing Tariq. So Tariq will have a congressman in his pocket because that's what they're going to want. Like, that's what Tariq needs. He needs a congressman. He needs a great lawyer in the Davis. How about Davis grabbing the pistol when he found out that Saxe was a CI and he was giving them away? Nigga, only Method Man could be the lawyer that grabs the pistol to go handle work. Like, he unlocked that shit and was about to take off, and it was so crazy that Tariq had to be the level-headed one. Like, that was wild. I love Davis. But I'm excited where this is headed because it all is now making sense. Like, now Effie's getting arrested, so, you know, Jenny wasn't going to take too many L's. Like, fuck it, the RICO fell apart, but we can at least get her. Now, what do we think is going to happen from Effie's arrest? Kane maybe doing something stupid. Her possibly snitching. But, like I said, I said that Effie or Kane was going to kill the other person. So, it's looking very much so that Kane might be the one doing the killing of Effie. Hot take. I mean, it's just because the show, even though Kane's dumb, he brings more value than Effie. Because, you know, Effie just out here broke. She don't know how to manage money. Like, I mean, think about it. If you took Effie off the show, like, what are we losing? But if you take Kane off the show, nah. He drives too many storylines. He causes too many issues. You need a Kane. You don't need an Effie. So, yeah, I think Effie's down. Like, because, I mean, the only other thing is Tariq kills Kane for maybe trying to go kill Lauren before she could testify, but I don't know. I see Effie dying. Maybe not this season, or maybe. Do I want to jump out on a limb? God, I don't know where I want to stand. I got Effie dying before the season is over. That's what I got. I'm sticking to it. Effie dies. Because I don't see no way in hell this girl don't go in there and start snitching or trading information. What did she say when she came into that room? Like, I wish y'all ain't keep me in the dark, but I understand. And I would have did it to any of you other motherfuckers. So just know that. That didn't sound good to me when I heard it. I was like, did anybody else hear a snitch? Like, she sound like she a tattle. That's what I heard. And now she about to get arrested for attempted murder? Yeah. Oh, she willing to throw somebody else under the bus unknowingly, right? Yeah, expect that same energy from Effie. Expect Monet not going for it. Expect Monet to tell Kane, handle your little scholarship pussy. Expect it. Now, whether he does it or not, I don't know. But Kane is weak to the flesh and weak of mind, so it's very possible. But, yeah, RIP Saxe, I guess, but yeah, buddy. Your 9 lives is over, and they bet not try to pull that shit where he was just kind of panting on the ground like he survived this. Like, he better fucking not. Let that man die. I don't need nobody else from Power dying and coming back to life. No more Kane and shit. Let's fucking cut it. Okay, I'm over it. But with that, man, protect your health, yourself, and your wealth. Your boy Rel is out of here, man. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rel. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? Alright, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, alright? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,